Since I started coaching and working with clients, I realized that many people have unresolved trauma. And in one of the sessions, the trauma comes up. The stories surface and it needs to be dealt with. And I think I realized that I didn't have the right tools because I tried like you say, the goal setting and the forward thinking and the dream life and the reframe and all of that. And for some clients, it really just didn't work. And I was just not getting a breakthrough. So I realized I needed something else in my toolbox. So when you came up in your previous sessions and you spoke about this, I immediately knew I need to come onto the session. This is going to benefit me. This is going to put the tool that I've been missing in my toolbox. And I'm so glad to be here, Steyn. I think, looking back at the tools, it's actually so plain and simple. It's not difficult at all. It's just really simple procedures or practical things to do. So it's not something that's unreachable. It's something you can implement into your sessions. It's just to be aware of it, to know where to fit it in. And I'm really looking forward to begin to apply it into my sessions, to implement it. But I also think yesterday, with understanding the nervous system and the way that you explained it, you put it in an analogy with a protector neuron and the soldier that comes out and chases the king and the villagers into safety, and how that soldier comes out. And I almost had this little picture in my mind, of the scene playing out of the soldier and the king, which I now see as the critical thinking mind that gets locked up. That's the king. And then the soldier comes out, but then at some point the soldier needs to step back when there's safety again. But if that soldier is not regulated, and if that soldier is just constantly scanning, even perceiving danger where there is no danger, the king can and the villagers can't come out. So the analogy for me made so much sense. I love analogies. I learn from analogies. So that to me really helped me to understand it and how we move through up and down the ladder. And it's supposed to be like that. It's healthy. It's just not to get stuck into the fight or flight or the freeze. And putting it all together today in practical sessions. Thank you so much for everyone who was vulnerable enough and opened up and shared their stories, and to allow me to observe how a coaching session can take place, and to see it and to see the shifts and to see how things work was really a great honor. Thank you very much, Steyn. Thank you very much to everyone else.
So I just want to say an absolute gigantic, huge, enormous thank you for everybody in the team. It's been wonderful. Yes, vulnerability. I'm going to even just cry. Vulnerability and just the realness of everybody. And thank you, Steyn. And this was huge. It's huge for me because I've always had this mindset that trauma is for psychologists to deal with. We're not even allowed to think about going there. Well, that's kind of how they speak. And coaching is just life coaching, relationship coaching. And yet when you're doing this life coaching and relationship coaching, as Dorette has just said, you see the trauma and we're using the tools, pretty much the reframing and those sort of things. And where were you? Where do you want to be? How do we get there? What are the skills you got? And yet you know that there's some things missing. And I just think that this is huge. It's just huge because, coaching people through goals and moving forward and whatever, they're not life-changing or life-threatening things. Well, they are life-changing, but you know what I mean? Not here. It's not this. But trauma is so this. It's so how you show up in life. It's how you deal with life. It's how you interact with people. And when that pain and that trauma is there and we don't know how to help them through it, and like you said right at the beginning, that everybody has got some level of trauma somewhere there that does come out. So I think that this is absolutely phenomenal, mind-blowing, amazing. Just the insights, the understanding of everything and how and why we're doing it, and just to see the impact of it has been absolutely incredible. So what you've given us, the impact is going to go to everybody that we deal with, and that's just that paying it forward thing. I can only imagine how big that's going to go forward. So thank you. Couldn't have come at a better time, and very grateful. Thank you.
It's just about gratitude. Gratitude to you, Steyn, and to the Most High, because He said He has made us fearfully and wonderfully. And I don't want to sing your praises this afternoon, but you are unique. You are unique in the courses that you are offering. Grief coaching, trauma, it doesn't sit in anyone's capabilities to do that. You must have a certain character and knowledge, experience, a whole package to offer such courses. So thank you so much, and everybody else behind the scenes who made these 2 days successful to us. There's something that says who you become is a gift unto God. And that is what I want to throw back this afternoon to you. You have become that gift for whom you become in life, and the impact that you are making. You are not just sitting with that passion, which is your gift and your purpose. You are not sitting with it. You could have been selfish, but you are not selfish because you know the need out there, the demand out there. And that is why we cannot just within these 2 days gain this knowledge and go and sit without it. There's a world out there who needs skillful people, knowledgeable people to be that change and to make that change. Once again, this 2 days was an eye-opener. For us also to be authentic, to be ourselves. We have the safe space where we can just let go, and we were not holding back. Transformation, absolutely, it took place. Transformation, and again, applied knowledge. That is what we are going to take with us. That is going to be, we are armed with knowledge, and we are going to apply that knowledge out there.
I must say, Steyn, when I came into the sort of, I was very excited, and I must say it actually just blew me away. It was so much more than I've expected, and I got a lot of clarity.
Only gratitude. In all honesty, you've mentioned this course a while ago, and I've been not like resisting. There's been resistance. Do I, don't I, do I, don't I? And I think I paid like on Wednesday or Thursday, something like that. So there was that resistance within me. Do I want to go to that next step? But sometimes we fear being great. There's always that fear of failure, but there's also the fear of stepping into that true power, and it's been something that I've always been resisting. But this year I promised that I'm not, like last year was my promise to put me first. This year is the promise to not play small anymore. And so stepping into that, taking that step, having that courage to do it. And I mean, honestly, I think this course could be a whole week because of everything you've thrown at us and provided us with. But at least we can go through it and really integrate it. There's so many amazing, and I think it's going to create so much breakthroughs with my clients that I haven't had before. I mean, there's some that I've obviously integrated, but like there's some techniques there that just go that other level. Like the parts one is amazing. I think that's like going to be my favorite one from there. But thank you so much, Jess. I'm truly grateful.
Steyn said trauma is in our fiber. I know now. I know, it's like magic to learn this. And I'm grateful to God that I was able to attend this course. And thank you very much. And once more, thank you very much to everyone. I truly appreciate you.
Thanks so much. I didn't expect what I got. It was like, wow. Now I know what to do with Cara. And she's in that state that she was in yesterday. I can say it. And this is what I wanted to experience. And I have. It has just been so amazing. Everybody's stories, we've all got stories, and it is what we make of them. And I can just say thank you to everybody behind the scenes, to you, Steyn. Thank you so much for all the love and support.
So the understanding there with the nervous system has been absolutely phenomenal for me. But I also realize, and I've said this to you before, the various levels of acceptance. You need to accept the trauma, and it's okay to accept the trauma. It's okay to accept the healing along with the trauma. It's also okay to accept where you are within your trauma and within your healing. And it's okay to have those various different levels of acceptance with your trauma. And what always comes to my mind, and I think it came quite sharply in your 2 days, was the serenity prayer for me. Because you have to know where you can accept what you can change, and then change what you can change, and let go of what you can't change. So it is that total level. So for me, this trauma course has been absolutely phenomenal. It has been something that I've been looking for since Jaden died as well, besides the grief one that we went on, which I thought was absolutely phenomenal as well. I just think that, yes, this is definitely my way where I can, in my path, where I can actually now go and help those that actually don't see a way out of their trauma. So for that, I want to just say thank you.
Dit het so opgebou. Ek kon nie wag vir gister om te begin nie. En ek het net gevoel hier gaan dinge gebeur en ek is so opgewonde. Ek moes net vasbyt tot hierdie ding vir my oopgebreek het. En dit het nou gebeur. En my hele lewe kan nou begin net uitloop. Anders was dit heeltyd net altyd. Almal sê gaan net aan, but I couldn't just go on. Things had just first had to clear up, and dankie. Baie dankie.
It's been 2 days of full knowledge. 2 days have given me or have equipped me enough now to work in my purpose, in my passion, in assisting people, in creating impact in whoever that I meet. So yeah, for me, I would say this is just one of those sessions that when I leave, I know exactly what to do, and it fits very well in what I wanted to do. Thank you so much.
It has just been so good to clarify, for me getting clarity with my situation, for what I can actually do in my practice. Thank you. Thanks, Steyn. It's been really good.
I find wonderful how you can take very complicated subjects and just break it down in a way that it actually makes sense, and you can actually, take it in. You can make it make sense. I think that's awesome and brilliant. And in that way, I learned even more this weekend. And yes, it's life-changing, and it's really awesome how you emphasize on the practicality of things and not just theory. And I think that's really important. And yes, it's amazing. Thank you.
Every life you touch will touch 1,000 other lives.